Thank you, Pastor, and thank you to all of you as well, and thank you for allowing me to be here today. And congratulations to you all. This is going to be weird because I'm going to have to speak to both groups, okay? So I'm going to direct my comments to them, so please don't think I'm turning my back onto you. I'd like for y'all to remember two phrases from what I say today. And the first one is, you will fail. Three simple words. You will fail. And that's life. The second part is, it's okay. It's okay to fail. In fact, I think it's often good to fail, and it's natural to fail. And if you don't fail, you aren't doing it right. What I mean by that is you aren't living your life the way you should. Do you guys mind if I tell you a little bit about my story and where I come from and why I believe those two phrases? I think a lot of times when people see me, and I was a professional wrestler and in WWE, which is the Major League of Professional Wrestling, and then I got into politics, and people think, man, it's just, gosh, it's just been easy, and everything's, his life has been like ice cream, it's been smooth. And people think success. My life has been defined much more by its failures than it has been by its successes, because I have failed a lot, and I have failed a lot more than I have ever succeeded. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to be a professional athlete. I wanted to be a professional baseball player. I was a terrible baseball player. Okay, it was a great plan, but I just didn't have the tools to do it. I started playing basketball. The reason I was a bad baseball player is because I was really tall and awkward, and as I grew into my body, that height played to my advantage in basketball, and I was pretty good at basketball, but frankly, I didn't work as hard as I should have, and again, I just didn't have the tools that I needed to become a professional basketball player. So I ended up playing football and found that football was what I was meant to do, okay? When I graduated high school, I hadn't lifted weights and until I got to college. So I weighed like 230 pounds when I graduated high school. I'm 6'8". And that's not a whole lot of weight on that frame, but I started lifting weights in college and I started eating. I like to lift weights, I like to eat a lot. And between those two things, I ended up putting on a lot of weight. And when my basketball career was pretty much up, the football coach comes to me, he's like, you're not gonna play professional basketball. He's like, but you might be able to play professional football. And sure enough, I switched to football, and sure enough, he was right. I mean, that's what my body was meant to do, okay? So it looked like I was gonna play in the NFL. I'm playing at a small college in Northeast Missouri, and this school that professional scouts, NFL scouts never came to watch players there, but they came to watch me because just physically I was that good, okay? And it looked like my life was all of a sudden like this plan I'd had ever since I was a little kid. I've always wanted to be a professional athlete. That was gonna happen, okay? And everything was gonna be perfect, and everything was gonna be apple pie from there on out, and everything was great until I blew my knee out. And that dream was just snatched away from me for no reason, for no fault of my own. There's nothing I could do about it. And I was devastated because my entire life, all I had wanted to do was play sports. I went to Chicago Bears camp and it looked like I still might have a chance after I blew my knee out. And I was there for one day. And I was sent home and told that my knee injury precluded me from ever playing in the NFL. Now imagine you're 20, 21 years old, and you have your fingertips on your dream, and it's just pulled away from you, and you have completely and utterly failed. They have a saying that God might have a bigger plan for you. A lot of times he does. Because I thought to myself, it's like, man, what can I do that still involves sports and still involves being a professional athlete? And that's actually how I got into wrestling. Okay? And even the first few years in wrestling were very difficult. It was very hard. Didn't look like I was gonna make it. And I had a lot of failures along the way. But then I finally found success. And then once that happened, it was like, boom, all these great things. I've been traveled all around the world, performed in front of millions of people live and on TV. I've been performed with people like Dwayne Johnson and John Cena and all the folks that you guys know, right? I've done a skit with the Muppets. I've been in a Scooby-Doo movie. Okay? But if you take it all back, it all began with a failure. All of it, my entire life, revolved around failures, but then also not saying that I'm not going to quit. I'm going to keep on going. If I'd have quit at any point along the way, I never would have got to where I've gotten. And I think that's something that we often forget, is that we reach a point in our life and we have a failure and we think that's the end because we think that's the destination. All that is a challenge. It's an inflection point. And believe me, I've had my conversations with God about this, and they've not been very good because I've been extremely upset. But now, as I've gotten older, I've realized that all those things are true. That God really does have a bigger plan for us, and that He really is in control. And the one thing that He asks is you just keep on going and you trust. You all have wonderful and awesome things ahead of you. All of you are capable of living the life that you want to live, of doing great things. All of you are wonderfully and fearfully made. We often forget that. We forget how powerful we really are. You're going to fail, but you're going to grow as you fail. You're going to step outside your comfort zone. If you succeed at everything, what have you achieved in life, really? Because life is about growing. It's about becoming a better person. It's about achieving the things that you're capable of. And you're not going to do that unless you step out of your comfort zone. And you're not going to do that unless you do things that are going to cause you to fail. So my message is, don't be afraid to fail. The only thing you need to be afraid of is quitting. Don't ever quit, but don't be afraid to fail, because you're going to. And it's okay. And as you fail, you're going to find success ultimately, and you're going to achieve great things in your life. So congratulations. And I know that everybody's proud of you here, and I am as well. Thank you all.
Let me begin by saying that this is a very special group to me. And this senior class started with me in the 5th grade 7 years ago, 8 years ago. And I've had the privilege of being their student pastor, and some of them children's minister before that, but watching them grow to do community service, to serve other people, feed homeless. As Mayor Jacobs said, I truly believe that all of you are going to do great things, that God's got a plan for you, and you just be willing to go out there and give the world who you are and what you are. I'm going to ask the first row if you would. Our first graduate this morning is Solomon Lloyd Ayler. Solomon is the son of Greg and Marcelite Ayler, and he graduated from Knoxville Christian or Baptist Christian School. And he's already accepted a position. He's already been working. But we're very proud of you and your graduation. Love you, Solomon. Our next graduate is Joshua Cade Bollinger. Cade is the son of Guy and Susan Bollinger. He is a Powell High School graduate. Cade will be going to East Tennessee State University. He'll be playing football there. And he plans on studying kinesiology in a pre-physical therapy program. Your next graduate is Carson Jacob Bringol. Carson is the son of Todd and Rachel Bringol. He is a Knoxville Central High School graduate. He'll be attending Rome State in a physical therapy assistant program there. Congratulations, Carson. Love you too, buddy. Miss Hannah Leanne Bird. She is the daughter of Ken and Holly Bird. She's a Powell High School graduate, Honor Society member, and also selected to the Who's Who. She plans on going to the University of Tennessee to study criminal justice. Our next graduate is James Thomas J.T. Browning. J.T. is the son of Steve and Jill Browning. He's a Powell High School graduate. He's going to be going to Pellissippi State and be working towards being a physical education teacher for elementary school kids. He's currently working as we speak. So, J.T., I love you and proud of you, buddy. Our next graduate is Emily Annette Evans. Emily is the daughter of Brian and Connie Evans. She is a graduate of Powell High School, an Honor Society member, also selected to the Who's Who at Powell High School. She'll be going to Rome State, where she's going to be playing volleyball, and she's going to be she is going to be studying mass communications. That's good for me right there, mass communications. Our next graduate is Cory Thomas Fine. Cory is the son of Kevin and Amber Fine. He is a Powell High School graduate. Cory has already taken an oath to the United States Army. He does plan on, after basic and finishing up his school there, to come back to the University of Tennessee to seek after an art degree. We love you, Cory. Miss Malia Inman. She is the daughter of Jeff and Suzanne Inman. She's a Powell High School graduate. Malia will be going to Tennessee Wesleyan University to study occupational therapy. She's also going there on a soccer scholarship. Congratulations, and we love you, Malia. Lakyn Shay Meredith. Lakyn is the daughter of Spencer and Christy Meredith. She is a Powell High School graduate, member of the Honor Society. She was also ranked number 8 in her class. She will be attending Pellissippi State in a pre-nursing program to transfer to Lincoln Memorial for her bachelor's degree in nursing. We love you, Lakyn. Miss Hannah Sullivan Ryan. She is the daughter of Todd and Lori Ryan, Sandra and Scott Coyle. She is it's hard for me to say words like this, but Hardin Valley Academy graduate. No, we love you. She's also a member of the Honor Society there. She was also a cheerleader there, and she is planning on going to Pellissippi State and studying radiology. Hannah, we love you. Proud of you. Spencer Aaron Rudder. Spencer is the son of Stan and Whitney Rudder. He's a Powell High School graduate. He was in the Honor Society and also selected to the Who's Who. He is going to the University of Tennessee to study sports management. So hopefully we'll see him running around the campus there with the football team and things there in the future. We love you, Spencer. Mr. Thomas Benjamin Sartain. He is the son of Thomas Sartain Sr., also his guardian, Lisa LaForlett. He is a Knoxville Central High School graduate. He plans on going to Walter State to study culinary arts. He already has a job at the Cafe 4 downtown and has plans to be a master chef, and I think he'll make it. We're proud of you, Thomas, and we love you, buddy. The next young lady is Rebecca Lynn Singleton. She is the daughter of Stephen Russell and Leanne Singleton. She is a Powell High School graduate. She was in the Powell High Singers and also made All-State Choir. She plans on going to Pellissippi State and liberal arts with a music emphasis. We love you, Becca. Mr. Nicholas Andrew Stinnett. Nicholas is the son of Dr. Todd and Charisma Stinnett. He is a Powell High graduate. He was also selected to the Who's Who. Nicholas will be attending the University of Tennessee to get a music education degree. He's on a scholarship to play trumpet, and he's also been accepted to march in the Pride of the Southland next year. We love you. Miss Karina Lauren Strang. Karina is the daughter of Toggy and Karen Strang. She is also a Powell High School graduate, and she's in the Honor Society. Karina was ranked number 4 at Powell High School this year. She's a sweet, sweet young lady. She's going to the University of Tennessee, and I got a little choked up on you. I'm sorry. Yeah, she's just such a sweetheart. I'm so glad she's here. University of Tennessee, she's going to be studying to get a nursing degree. She hopes to be a nurse practitioner. So we're proud of you, Karina. Mr. Logan Spencer Sugg. Logan is the son of James and Stacy Sugg. He's also a graduate of Powell High School. He was the section leader for the low brass. He's a tuba player. If you ever saw the Powell High School band and you saw the people carrying those big, huge instruments facing back at you, that's one of them. Very committed member there. He plans on going to the Tennessee College of Applied Technology. He wants to be an automotive tech. We're proud of you, Logan, and love you, buddy. Cameron Alexander Tate. Cameron is the son of Wesley and Sherry Tate. He's a Powell High School graduate, and I just want to say I have enjoyed watching Cameron progress through the years and all the things that he's had to overcome. He plans on going to Pellissippi State and majoring in music production. And knowing his technical skills, I plan someday to be hearing music that's played out of his studio. So Cameron, we love you and are proud of you, buddy. Dakotah James Williams. Dakotah is the son of Joe and Wendy Coyle. He is a Powell High School graduate. And this young man right here has already taken the oath to head to basic to be a United States Marine. So we're proud of you, buddy. And now we come to our college graduates. This is Catherine Elizabeth Cry. She is the daughter of Brad Cry and Todd and Lori Ryan. She just graduated from Pellissippi State with an Associate of Science in Social Work, and she'll begin at the University of Tennessee in the fall to continue her social work degree. We love you, Katie Beth, and proud of you. One young man who wasn't able to be up here with us this morning, Logan Garrett Bringol. Logan is one of our young people. He has been working very hard, going to school and working at the same time in the program that he's in, but that's a PHCC apprenticeship school. Is Logan over there? Why don't you just stand right there? I know you didn't want to come up, but that's Logan right there. He said he didn't want to be up here and everything because that's not like real school like them. Listen, he's been through real school. This program that he's been in, he is now a licensed plumber, and he'll have business cards available for you immediately following the service. Well, we're proud of you, Logan. This is Rebecca Marie Jenkins. Rebecca just graduated from the University of Tennessee with a Bachelor of Science in Health and Human Services. She also had a concentration in child and family. She is the daughter of Mark and Carolyn Jenkins, and she loves little kids. I think her concentration in the future, as she told me, is to work with 1st through 5th grade young people. So we are proud of you and love you, girl. And this is Marilee Lamont Metzger. She is a graduate of the University of Tennessee with a Bachelor of Arts in Sociology and a minor in Public Health. And she has already accepted a position. She is the Social Service Counselor for the YWCA in Knoxville. And she is the daughter of Eric and Chris Lamont. We're proud of you, girl. Joshua Randall Singleton. Josh graduated from the University of Tennessee with a Bachelor of Science in Education. He's got so many concentrations, I just quit writing them down, but he had multiple concentrations in the education areas. He will be attending the University of Tennessee for a special education degree to be a special ed teacher. They call it the SPED program. We're very proud of him, and Rusty and Leanne are his parents. And before I go on to the next, I want to say this also. I forgot to say this about Rebecca Jenkins, but Rebecca will also be starting the master's program for early childhood education when she's there. So our young people are continuing on. And this last one, this is a special one, Miss Vicki Battershell. There's something in there special for you. Miss Vicki, she said, I appreciate her heart, but I said, we want to recognize you. She said, you know, this is for the high school and college kids. I mean, I've been there before, but she's worked very hard. She just graduated from Sanford University with a doctorate of nursing practice, administration, and education. All right, and that's it.